Ever felt stuck or unfulfilled in life? This sensation is familiar to many of us. It's a nagging feeling that seems to weigh us down, preventing us from moving forward. Often, this sense of stagnation or dissatisfaction is a result of trapped emotions. These are feelings that for one reason or another we've locked away inside ourselves. They're emotions we haven't acknowledged, processed, or released, and they can act like anchors, holding us back from pursuing our dreams and aspirations. The first step towards resolving these feelings is acknowledging their existence. It's all too easy to ignore them, to bury them deep and pretend they're not there. But this only makes things worse. By recognizing these trapped emotions, we can start to address them and seek the help we need. Remember, it's normal to feel this way sometimes, but you don't have to feel stuck forever. Today, we'll explore how to identify, address, and release these trapped emotions, helping you move towards a more fulfilled and contented life. Trapped emotions can have a profound impact on our lives. This statement, though simple, carries a weight that many of us may not fully comprehend. Trapped emotions, often a result of unresolved issues or traumatic experiences, can linger within us like uninvited guests, subtly influencing our thoughts, behaviors, and overall well-being. To understand the depth of this impact, let's dive a bit deeper into the concept of trapped emotions. Picture your emotions as a flowing river. Normally, it's a beautiful sight, full of life and energy. But what happens when a dam is built, blocking the flow? The water becomes stagnant, life within it struggles, and the surrounding ecosystem suffers. Similarly, when emotions are trapped within us, they disrupt the natural flow of our emotional energy, leading to various mental, emotional, and even physical health issues. Mental health experts often highlight the link between trapped emotions and conditions like anxiety, depression, and stress disorders. These trapped emotions can create a constant state of emotional turmoil, leaving us feeling stuck or unfulfilled. This can, in turn, impact our self-esteem, relationships, and overall quality of life. On an emotional level, trapped emotions can make us feel disconnected or numb. We might find ourselves unable to experience joy fully or express love freely. We may also become overly sensitive, reacting disproportionately to minor triggers. Interestingly, the impact of trapped emotions isn't limited to our mental and emotional health. Many holistic health practitioners believe that our physical health is also deeply linked to our emotional state. Trapped emotions can manifest as physical symptoms, such as chronic pain, digestive issues, or even heart disease. The body, they say, is the canvas where our unresolved emotional issues paint their picture. Summing up, trapped emotions can create a ripple effect, touching every aspect of our lives. They can hinder our personal growth, prevent us from pursuing our dreams, and keep us from living our lives to the fullest. As we can see, trapped emotions can hold us back in many ways, but remember, understanding the impact is the first step towards healing and releasing these emotions. Recognizing trapped emotions is the first step towards resolving them. Just as a skilled detective looks for clues, you too can learn to spot the signs of trapped emotions. Let's delve into some common indicators. One of the primary signs of trapped emotions is recurring negative thoughts. If you find yourself stuck in a cycle of pessimistic thinking, or if specific negative thoughts keep appearing in your mind, it's likely you're dealing with trapped emotions. Remember, our thoughts are like mirrors, reflecting our inner emotional state. Another sign to look for is an overwhelming feeling of being stuck or stagnant in life. This could manifest as a lack of motivation or a feeling of being trapped in a situation or relationship. It's like standing at the edge of a pool, wanting to dive in, but feeling an invisible force holding you back. Physical discomfort is another indicator. Our bodies often mirror what our minds are going through. Persistent headaches, unexplained aches, or even digestive problems can sometimes be linked to trapped emotions. It's your body's way of saying, hey, there's something you need to address here. Now here's a tip from the experts. Keep a journal. Writing down your thoughts and emotions can be incredibly revealing. It allows you to spot patterns and identify recurring themes, effectively acting as a roadmap to your inner emotional landscape. Another piece of advice is to practice mindfulness. By being present and attentive to your emotions, you become better at identifying when they are trapped. It's like tuning into a radio station. Once you're on the right frequency, you can hear the broadcast clearly. Remember, it's perfectly normal to experience these signs. They are not a reflection of weakness, but rather a testament to your human experience. They are your body's and mind's way of communicating with you, telling you there's something that needs your attention. Once you're aware of your trapped emotions, you can start working on releasing them. And that's what we will explore in the next segment, as we delve into various techniques to help free these trapped emotions and reclaim your sense of freedom and fulfillment. So stay tuned. There are several ways to release trapped emotions. Let's start with therapy. Therapy is a powerful tool in the journey towards emotional release. It provides a safe space for you to explore your emotions, understand their roots, and learn how to manage them effectively. Cognitive behavioral therapy, for example, helps you to identify negative thought patterns and replace them with healthier ones. Through talk therapy, you can also gain insight into the underlying causes of your trapped emotions, helping you to address them at their core. Mindfulness practices, on the other hand, can offer a different approach to releasing trapped emotions. Mindfulness involves staying present, acknowledging your feelings without judgment, and letting them pass naturally. It's a way of teaching your mind to accept emotions, rather than suppress them. You might try mindfulness meditation, where you sit comfortably, focus on your breath, and observe your thoughts and feelings as they arise. Remember, the goal is not to empty your mind or to stop your emotions, but to simply notice them, accept them, and let them go. Energy healing is another holistic approach that focuses on the energy fields within and around the human body. Techniques such as Reiki or emotional freedom technique, often referred to as tapping, can help to restore balance in your energy fields, releasing trapped emotions and promoting emotional health. For instance, in an emotional freedom technique session, you would tap on specific acupressure points while focusing on the emotion you want to release. This can help to reduce the intensity of the emotion and make it easier to let go. Last but not least, there's somatic experiencing. This is a body-oriented approach to healing that helps to release trapped emotions stored in your body. It involves focusing on physical sensations and movements, which can help you to reconnect with your body and release pent-up emotions. You might, for instance, engage in simple exercises like shaking out your limbs or rocking back and forth to help release tension and let go of trapped emotions. Now, let's move on to some practical tips and exercises. One of the most effective ways to release trapped emotions is by expressing them. This could be through writing in a journal, painting, or even dancing. By giving your emotions a form, you allow them to exist outside of yourself, which can make them easier to let go. Another practical tip is to practice self-compassion. It's important to remember that it's okay to feel your emotions, even the uncomfortable ones. Be kind to yourself. Don't judge yourself for having these feelings, and remind yourself that it's part of being human. Breathing exercises can also be helpful. Deep, controlled breathing can help to calm your nervous system and allow trapped emotions to surface and be released. Try taking a slow breath in for a count of 4, hold it for a count of 4, then release it for a count of 4. Repeat this cycle a few times and see how you feel. Finally, remember that physical activity can be a great way to release trapped emotions. This could be anything from a brisk walk to a rigorous workout. The endorphins released during physical activity can help to improve your mood and release pent-up emotions. These techniques can help you let go of trapped emotions and move forward in your life. Self-care plays a crucial role in emotional wellness. Now, let's take a moment to understand why. Think of self-care as the maintenance work you do on a car. Without regular oil changes, tire rotations, or brake checks, you're likely to encounter problems down the line. Similarly, without consistent self-care, your emotional health can take a hit, leading to those trapped feelings we've been discussing. Let's be clear, self-care isn't just about spa days or indulging in your favorite dessert, although those can certainly be part of it. But at its core, self-care is about taking time out of your day to focus on your own well-being. It's about recognizing your needs and prioritizing them instead of constantly putting them on the back burner. So, how can you incorporate self-care into your daily routine? It starts with identifying what makes you feel refreshed, rejuvenated, and ready to take on the world. For some, it might be a brisk morning walk or a quiet evening with a good book. For others, it could be a daily meditation session or even a few minutes spent doodling or journaling. Here are a few tips to get you started. First, schedule self-care time into your day. It might feel strange at first, but remember, you're worth that time investment. Second, experiment with different activities. What works for one person might not work for you, and that's okay. The goal is to find what makes you feel good. Lastly, be patient with yourself. Self-care is a journey, not a destination. Remember, it's important to check in with your emotions during these self-care moments. Try to cultivate a sense of mindfulness, paying attention to how you're feeling and acknowledging any emotions that come up. This can help prevent emotions from becoming trapped, and instead, allow them to flow freely. In the end, self-care is all about creating a healthy relationship with yourself. It's about acknowledging that your needs matter and taking active steps to meet them. With regular self-care, you can keep your emotions balanced and avoid feeling stuck. So, let's make self-care a priority, not an afterthought. Feeling stuck or unfulfilled can be challenging, but remember, it's not permanent. We've journeyed through understanding the impact of trapped emotions, how to identify them, techniques for their release, and the importance of self-care. Let's take a moment to revisit these key points. Trapped emotions are like anchors, holding us back from reaching our potential. They create a sense of stagnation, impeding our ability to chase dreams and aspirations. It's essential to acknowledge that these feelings are valid and significant. They're not a sign of weakness, but a part of the human experience. Identifying these trapped emotions is the first step towards liberation. It can be a tricky process, but remember, it's not about blaming oneself or others. It's about understanding what's holding us back. Listen to your body, your thoughts, your reactions. They are often the most honest indicators of what's really going on beneath the surface. Once we've identified these emotions, we can start to release them. There are various techniques available, each with its own unique approach. Therapy, mindfulness practices, energy healing, somatic experiencing techniques. These are just a few examples. The key is to find what resonates with you, what makes you feel heard, seen, and understood. That's the technique for you. But releasing these emotions is only half the battle. Nurturing ourselves through self-care is equally important. It's about creating a safe space for healing and growth. It's about prioritizing our well-being, physically, mentally, and emotionally. It's about showing up for ourselves each and every day. So, where do we go from here? The journey towards emotional freedom is a personal one. It will have its ups and downs, its triumphs and tribulations. But remember, every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. You have the power to overcome these feelings and lead a fulfilling life. Embrace the journey, celebrate your progress, and most importantly, be kind to yourself. After all, you're doing the best you can, and that is more than enough. We hope this video has given you some insight into dealing with trapped emotions. The journey towards emotional wellness is not a sprint, it's a marathon. A marathon that involves understanding, acknowledging, and releasing your trapped emotions. Now that we've shared some techniques and tips, it's your turn to put them into action. Remember, progress, not perfection, is the goal. Imagine, just for a moment, how your life could change if you started to identify and release these trapped emotions. Picture the freedom that could come from no longer feeling stuck, the energy that could be reclaimed, the dreams that could be pursued. It's important to remember that everyone's journey is unique. The techniques that work for one person may not work for another. That's why it's so crucial to experiment. Try out mindfulness practices, explore therapy options, dabble in energy healing, or investigate somatic experiencing techniques. Find what works for you and what helps you move towards emotional wellness. And as you embark on this journey, remember, you're not alone. There's a whole community of people out there who are on a similar path. We can learn from each other, support each other, and grow together. So why not start a conversation? Share your experiences in the comments below. Maybe you've tried a technique that we didn't mention, or perhaps you have a unique perspective on dealing with trapped emotions. Your insights could be the very thing that helps someone else on their journey. And if you found this video helpful, why not help us spread the word? Like and share this video with those who might benefit from it. Subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Together, we can create a community that supports emotional wellness and helps each other navigate the twists and turns of this marathon. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment your ideas. Together, we can help each other navigate the journey to emotional wellness.